Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Love Deluxe virtual listening party. Right here with your man AJ Throwback. And hold on, make sure I got my direction right. To my right, even though I'm pointing technically to my left, but my brother, yes indeed. See, we when you're doing this whole virtual thing, you got to get your direction like the opposite way.
I see.
Yes. So I
Yeah.
got my brother, the man of the hour, none other than my man DJ Shane. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, bro? Feel you, man. Can you hear me good?
I can hear you just fine, man. Came in right on time.
Yo. That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, first of all, man, appreciate you just having me on the platform. Just spreading the word about the good music.
Absolutely, and good music it is indeed. You know what I'm saying? We definitely, you know how we do. We always support one another. We've been doing it, for a long time now, and it's my honor to be able to throw some support for this new EP that you got out, man. So I'm gonna let everybody know. Love Deluxe came
sir.
out. So I know you put it out on Bandcamp on Saturday.
Yep.
Is it on the digital streaming platforms now?
Not yet.
Okay.
So, sometimes with the distributors, it's just taking a little longer. So I say, you know what? I'll at least be able to touch it to the people by putting it on the Bandcamp so they can get it directly from me first.
Boom. There it is. I mean, that's always the best way to do it anyway. We definitely appreciate everybody who supports us as independent artists and supports the streams, but I always push people, hey, go buy that junk. You know what I'm saying? It means a whole lot more. So, let everybody know, like, what was the inspiration behind putting together this EP? Because I know it's like some joints that people may know, some joints people may not. So, what was the thinking behind doing this EP?
So, well, you know me, I always love capturing moments. I always love putting out good music. And I think music doesn't get old. It don't have no expiration date on it. As soon as you hear it, it gives you that feeling and you remember that moment. So I wanted to recreate a moment by took some joints I had already recorded. One with shout out my brother Chels and shout out Novocaine. One of the joints we had recorded before, and one joint from Hustle and Motivate, and then 3 new tracks. So I wanted to put together. Of course, we celebrate Valentine's Day tomorrow.
Of
So
course, yeah.
so it's all about spreading love. So I wanted to basically tell a love story in hip hop form.
Yeah.
So I wanted to take, and of course, from a male perspective, the whole process of how a relationship is, from
Yeah.
meeting the girl, from going through a little trials and tribulations, trying to work that out, and then of course you got the love making part. So
Of course.
put all that, yeah, put all that together, and then you can have Love Deluxe. 'Cause I don't think love should be regular; it should be deluxe. So I put
I
the
like
back
that.
package together, so for the people to check it out.
Absolutely. And of course, those of us who are Sade fans, like the moment you hear Love Deluxe, you think about one of her best albums. Personally, my personal favorite album. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
that's already telling you the caliber that you're gonna be dealing with right there.
Absolutely. And of course, well, first, once again, shout out to you, brother, because you are definitely influential and part of my whole curating and creative process. So, like you said, that's one of my favorite Sade albums as well. And I said, you know what? Let me try to figure out. We went through a couple of when it came to putting together the artwork. So at first we had one that kind of looked like the Sade cover. And what I might end up doing is at some point letting the world and the public see all of the covers that we kind of put together. I may do something special with the fans. I maybe even print out some vinyl or some CDs and kind of give them the different versions of the album covers. So yeah. So I wanted to do an old due to Sade as well. So I said, you know what, we're gonna go with Love Deluxe.
Yeah, that's dope. That's definitely dope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I like the idea of the different album covers. It's funny, we was we just had a episode of Friday Night Fights last week, and we were talking about the Roots Things Fall Apart album and how they had different album covers for their project. And I think like when you do that, it makes it even more of a collector's item, because it's like, oh yeah, I got the one with this cover. Like, oh yeah, I got the one with this cover. You know, so I think that's dope.
Yeah. And of course, it turned out to be some great artwork, and I love art. So we're going to end up taking the album cover and probably some of the different covers and put them on some merch. So it's going to be some tees as well as some other kind of merch, just celebrating love and Black love.
Absolutely. And of course, we got to make sure that we involve our folks that's tuned in on right here on YouTube. Shout out to our sis, Lady Crawley, on the check-in. If this comment will actually show up real quick.
Salute, Queen.
There we go. Yes. Appreciate you for spreading the word, sharing, and always supporting. Always appreciate you. Shout out our brother, Illville, the producer, on the check-in. Definitely appreciate you, good brother. You know what I'm saying? Shout out our Turntable Thursdays brother and Fresh brother, Ryan Lucas. You know what I'm saying? Definitely appreciate the support, good brother, always, you know. And you know,
make sure you check out his album, Stars and Hearts. You know how we do, Tribe All Day.
That's right. So I was literally about to say it, but see, this is why we brothers, you know what I'm saying? This is exactly why we brothers. So, let's go ahead and get to some of this music, man. Let's not keep the people waiting too long. We're going to start off with one of the tracks that you teed up first. This is Pretty Girl. I'll let you kind of sort of introduce this to the people, and then we'll kind of sort of talk about it afterwards.
Okay. So this one is called Pretty Girl, which we recorded on our Mobilari album, We Are Greatness. So basically this song talks about the process of meeting a woman, you know, and the cool thing about it is each of us tell a story within the song. So I definitely want to get some feedback of how people feel about the storytelling and all that. So it's basically, you know, you meeting the girl. I know my verse, you know, you meet somebody you haven't seen in a long time and you making that connection like, okay, she dope. Now I got to do something with this.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so we gonna go ahead and let people hear these vibes. Once again, this is Pretty Girl from Mobilari's We Are Greatness album, featured on the Love Deluxe EP. You are watching the Love Deluxe virtual listening party hosted by yours truly, AJ Throwback, brought to you by my man DJ Shane and Salute Entertainment. Let's get into it.
She say she need an alibi. Let's get away, rock-a-bye. I need you. Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Leto, smooth legs, sexy eyes, graceful like a ballerina. May this moment never die. Can't approach you, you out of my league. But if you let me to your home plate, I promise to eat. Before I slide in safely, get the knock in the boots. Dream of playing in your head, lip lock in pursuit of the most beautiful creature the creator created. Got me feeling like Americans chasing Al Qaeda. Can't stop until I conquer every piece of your soul. Need you to feel me in your being like I'm spinning your globe. Let us melt into each other like we destined to mold. Past, present, future moments into heaven only knows. How blissful this could be if I could get up the courage to tell you that I just seen a woman that's perfect. I don't need to know your name. Meet me on a soul level where we already home in the zone forever.
She say she need an alibi. Let's get away, rock-a-bye. I need you. Yeah. Lady, you a dime piece. With you, I throw away my timepiece. I wanna spend time with you. Cause you a pretty girl. 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 I need you.
Welcome to this blast from the past. Back of the school bus, we make everybody laugh. Exchange pleasantries, caught up on current affairs. set a day to have drinks. Just name the time and I'll be there. Got a text, said 10 o'clock, bus boys and poets. I stroll in, goddamn, she look fine. Stay focused, get your swag back. Eye contact, make the player react. Intoxicated by her conversational lush. And her body I just wanted to touch. Like a blind man reads braille. Blind eyelashes, damn she pay attention to detail. Crazy, sexy, cool, and I needed her TLC. This time won't let her get away from me. We shared a kiss, then I looked at the stars. When I reminisce over her, my God.
She say she need an alibi. Let's get away, rock-a-bye. I need you, yeah.
And my old bitch looking like who? She had to tell her it ain't nothing like some new pussy. And we ride around in my city, more pounds of that sticky in that pussy. We like drugs, got some Bobby and you with me. Niggas and bitches hating and that's probably cause you with me. When we get back to that crib, I put that dick all up in your kidney. And I flood that, lame nigga he was that. She hate those and I'm all about my peso. She love that, so she called back. And I ain't gotta spend it on everything that's exquisite. I'm interested in your mind and I'm attracted by your physics. All I need is some time, please don't give me your limit. Showing me all the signs, I promise you won't forget it. And I'm so in love with them lips, girl, come in, let me kiss it. And I pick you up when he slip up and you fuck around and be missing it. He's so mad that you left, and I'm so glad that you came. Trying to take away your pain, my number under Novocaine, shit.
She say she need an alibi. Let's get away, rock-a-bye. I need you, yeah. Lady, you a dime piece. With you, I throw away my timepiece. I wanna spend time with you. Cause you a pretty girl. 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 I need you. You a pretty girl. 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 I need you. Word.
Yes. We back. Pretty Girl, Mobilare, featuring Renard on the hook, right?
Yep.
Yeah. That's a dope one right there. That's one of my favorites from that We Are Greatness album right there.
Appreciate that, brother. Yeah, I love how that one is like it's real hip hop on that joint. You know,
absolutely.
It's the scratching, it's the bass line, and it's just, it ain't too much the beat wise going on, but it just sound like hip hop. And when that joint, it give me like that Brown Sugar, like falling in love with hip hop, and us putting the love story within the hip hop track.
Yeah. I like how it's a good mesh of hip hop and also like R&B. You know what I'm saying? Because it's smooth, but it's still, like you said, it's got those elements that don't make it too R&B, don't make it too like hardcore hip hop either. Like it's right in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, we a lot of times, because hip hop is a very male dominated genre, we have to often be cognizant of the fact that women are the ones who consume our product probably more than anybody. Like if the women are with it, then you're good. You know what I'm saying? Like you can go into so many different spaces that you can't if you're just only appealing to other dudes. So yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Like I said, I love the let me get you take how you feel about the storytelling on that one.
I like the storytelling. I love specifically like thinking about your verse. I like how you started off like the whole school bus thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying, cracking jokes and that type of storytelling, because that's another aspect. If you can get a woman to laugh, you know what I'm saying, then you might have a chance.
Hey, once you get it to laugh, you get it to laugh, it takes that, that pressure off, and it allows her to open up her cool, and now we can talk. Now I can see you a little bit more.
Exactly. Yeah, man. Yeah, dope track right there. Definitely want to make sure that we pull in some folks that's tapped in. Shout out to Stiletto Joe on the check-in. Thank you so much for tuning in, Queen. Two of our sisters, actually we got three of them. Shout out to our sister Anonymous Touch on the check-in. Always showing love. You know what I'm saying? Always appreciate that. And shout out to that Noah Mack on the check-in. Thank you so much for tuning in, Queen. We appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight for the Love Deluxe virtual listening party, celebrating the new release from my man DJ Shane, the Love Deluxe EP, which is currently available on Bandcamp. So definitely make sure that y'all check it out. We giving y'all a preview of some of the tracks tonight. Right here, 5 of the tracks. We ain't gonna give you all 5. I mean, all because it's 7, right?
7 tracks. Yep.
Yeah, we ain't gonna give you all 7. So you gotta, this is the bait for y'all to go and get them other get the whole thing. So
yeah, we setting up the love story.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate everybody that's tapped in. Please also make sure that you share this live, share with your friends. If you enjoying what you're hearing so far, enjoying the conversation, definitely make sure that you share it. And also make sure that you subscribe to both of our YouTube pages. All of that information is available in the description of this video. So you can subscribe to my man Shane's channel, which is Mr. Shane Focused. It's literally, hold on, make sure I got my direction. It's literally right there. I made it easy for y'all. So Mr. Shane Focus on YouTube, and you can follow me right here, AJ Throwback 928 on YouTube. Subscribe to both of our channels. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you tap in for the content that we post. All right, enough of the shameless plugs. Let's get back to talking about some more of this music. So this next track, dope track, you know what I'm saying, opened up with the instrumental to this, but this is a track called 42. Now I'm really interested in this one. First and foremost, shout out to our brother Swift, who's featured on this. Swift, I mean, he's incredible,
Man,
yeah,
that's my guy right there. That's my, because he can sing hooks, he can, spit verses. Like he's the Swiss Army knife, as we say.
right, exactly. So 42, I need to know, what does that really mean?
So 42 is actually a drink. It's a drink called 1942. So Swift, he wrote the hook and verse and everything. So when I heard it, I was like, oh, that's dope, man. He said, yeah, it's a drink called 1942. So this part of the love story is, after you meet each other, you've been kicking it for a minute, and I love my sisters, but they could be their worst enemy in their own head. Like he's a cool dude, I like him, it's almost like he's too nice, and it's like, what you mean too nice? Like that should be a good thing, right? So this part tells the story of, but at the same time, a woman has that vulnerability to where she's like, I'm feeling this guy, but I don't really want him to hurt me. I don't want to, I don't want to open up too much, and then he end up hurting me, and then I'm, then I got to re-heal all over again. So one thing about a man that we have to do in that process is just reassuring our queens, like, I know you've been hurt in the past, but this ain't that,
right?
And I got you. So this song talks about, a woman who's hurt, and she's kind of on the fence, like, do I just play the field, or do I give in and kind of give this guy a chance? So in this one, we kind of just talking to him like, it's cool. I see you drinking that 42, but you ain't got to drink away your pain, honey. I got you.
Nice, absolutely. And Lady Crawley definitely agrees. Say, I feel that. Always appreciate the commentary and the support, sister. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So we're gonna go ahead and get into this. You can go ahead and introduce it to everybody, and we're gonna give them these vibes.
All right, so this one right here is 42 off the Love Deluxe LP, celebrating that Valentine's Day, featuring myself and my guy Swift right here on the Love Deluxe virtual listening party.
All right, y'all, let's get into it.
She don't want love no more, she got the 42. She love. If she got it, then she rather save it. Damn, my favorite. Yeah. She don't make love no more. She rather 42. Damn, babe, I'm tryna support you. What you going through? I know that these niggas is flawed and they be all on you. Switch plans, switch plays, babe. I call her audible. I know every situation different. I done caught a few, and I felt something was missing. That's when I thought of you. You want a soft life, but you felt life was too hard on you. I'm here, let your guard down. You started to. Then she told me she don't want love no more. She rather 42. She don't make love no more. She wanna fuck too. I can't figure it out. No, that's what it's come to. She don't want love no more. She don't want love no more. She don't want love no more. She rather 42. She don't make love no more. She wanna fuck too. I can't figure it out. No, that's what it's come to. She don't want love no more. She don't want love no more.
Certified, qualified to go and change your mind. You've been hurt in the past, no need to press rewind. You put your guard up. Damn, how come? Huh? Well, let's switch up the outcome. We've been kicking it for a minute. By now, you should know I'm with it. Kept it 100, girl, no bullshitting. Let's get started. Let me see inside you so I can guide you. Girl, I got you. Make your next move your best move. I can take it further, baby girl. Just listen. It's kinda hard for a man in my position. Every chick ain't the one. Gotta know the difference. I wonder if real love in existence enough to keep my attention so we can go the distance. Look, hun, you got a nigga doing things I ain't never done. I know you sipping 42, but I think you could be the one. I can give you everything I have. My heart, my soul, and my bag. Be everything and more. Give you a feeling that you can't ignore.
She don't want love no more. She rather 42. She don't make love no more. She wanna fuck too. I can't figure it out. No, that's what it's come to. She don't want love no more. She don't want love no more. She don't want love no more. She rather 42. She don't make love no more. She wanna fuck too. I can't figure it out. No, that's what it's come to. She don't want love no more. She don't want love no more.
Sir.
Yeah, they got that bop right there, boy.
Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah, man. That's that joint is smooth. The people feeling that one right there.
Appreciate that, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? Said Swift has a phenomenal. I'm about to say anonymous. Definitely not anonymous. Phenomenal vocals. Said I love the vibes on this joint off the jump. Lady Crawley definitely showing some love, and our brother, our Underground Lab Radio brother on the check-in, Reflections, aka Wikipedia, said run that back.
Yeah, appreciate that, indeed. Brother.
Yes. Always glad to have our brother Rick up in this joint, you know. And, yeah, man. So, yeah, man. Let's go ahead and get to this next one. So this one is another one that some people may be familiar with if they have that Hustle and Motivate album. Leap of Faith. Talk a little bit about this joint right here.
Man, so once again, like I said, the whole EP tells a love story in hip hop form. So of course, now that we done convinced her, like, hey, you know, you gotta drink away your pain, put the 42 down, you know. So now, as he used to say back in the day, now you going steady. You know what I'm saying? And so
steady.
Yeah. you done gave her the chain with your ring on and everything. Y'all been vibing. Y'all been kicking it. And a lot of times we, as men, sometimes we could just go with the flow. Like, all right, she's cool. We cool at this status. You may even be playing house for a minute. Mm-hmm. But there's always that moment, where she's ready for more. She's ready for the next step. And I wanted to speak from a male point of view when it comes to love, because I think a lot of times women, they talk about love amongst each other, but they never really get the male's perspective. Like, what's our process to committing to someone? You know, because as men, we go through stuff too. We got to heal from old wounds. We got to really play this thing out to see, like, all right, you know, yeah, I made myself vulnerable to this woman. Now, is she going to reciprocate what I need? You know, are we ready to take that next step? You know, from most part is proposing, taking that next step. Once again, professing your love and committed to her to say, look, I can be that, you know, that trust fall for you. I got you. You know, it's cool.
Yeah.
And sometimes the woman can let us know, like, hey, we've been doing this boyfriend and girlfriend thing for a minute. Like, you know, time for you to take that next step.
Yeah.
And that's why it's called the leap of faith, because with love, you know, it is a leap of faith. It's yourself, making yourself vulnerable, making her feel comfortable, being vulnerable, and really letting her know, like, all right, we could take this journey to the next level. And so I entrusted my brother Yusha Saad to assist me on that. And like I said, you've heard me and him, especially him, you know, talk about relationships, and his verse is dope on it. And like you said, we wanted to address what professing your love to a woman from a real male's perspective looks like. And that's why it's called that leap of faith.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, first and foremost, the title alone, if that don't get your attention, you know, I don't really know what will. But then when you hear that beat drop, man, it's so crazy.
Yeah. Produced by my guy Tone P right here from the DMV. And then we got Juju on the hook, and he kills the hook. And you know, he goes for like a whole verse, and he just really lays it out there. And then we just come in, you know, with the bars after that, just like, it's
Absolutely.
time to take that leap of faith. And then, you know, because sometimes, man, like I said, we could be complacent and just be cool with, you know, we playing house, everything is cool. You know, I haven't really made that solid commitment to her. But as men, we got to protect our queens. And protecting them is not just out in the street or out in the public. It's actually protecting them, you know, from us, and letting them know, like, I'm going to be everything that I should be to you. You know, right. I'm going to commit to you to let you know that I got you.
Right. Exactly. And I couldn't agree more with our brother Rick. He said the music thought process set up. Absolutely. And that's one of the biggest reasons why we're doing this, because it's like you get to really expand on this dope concept that you have for, you know, this project, Love Deluxe. So, you know, this is the opportunity to showcase, you know, what you do best, which is curate. You know, I always call you the master curator.
Yes, sir. You know, because, you know, I wanted to paint that love story and give you the whole, the whole process. And I can't wait to get, you know, the queens, the women's feel back on stepping into our world and hear us men talk about love and how that looks.
Absolutely. And I agree with our sister Anonymous Touch. She said great representation of the vibes and also well spoken. So
appreciate you, Queen.
Absolutely. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into Leap of Faith featuring Juju, Yusha Saad, produced by DMV's own Tone P, and of course led by our brother DJ Shane, right here on the Love Deluxe virtual listening party, brought to you by Salute Entertainment. Let's get into it, y'all.
The only way to fall in love is with your eyes closed. So take a leap of faith with me. The only way to fall in love is with your eyes closed. So take a leap of faith with me. Do you believe in love? Do you have faith in us? There's nothing in this world that could break us up. I don't know what the future holds, but I don't wanna fly so low. So baby, close your eyes and let's go on a ride wherever the wind blows. 'Cause baby, the only way to fall in love is with your eyes closed. Yes. So take a leap of faith with me. The only way to fall in love is with your eyes closed. So take a leap of faith with me.
I think it's time to wife her. Through the ups and downs, shorty been right there, bruh. Trust, commitment, consistency, everything that she needs from me to go and take this leap. God got a way of showing us lessons. Can't walk away from this blessing. Ready to stand in front of Reverend, and God is my witness. This lifelong commitment, this journey, I'm with it. Our families will be blended. You giving so much to me, and I give it back to you. I realize every letdown led me to you. Through it all, I'll be your trust fall. Since you came in my life, you changed the game. It's about time. I stand right here, ready to say I will. When you say I do, forever me and you.
I don't fall in love, I choose to stand in it. You can fall, but ain't no guarantee you'll land in it. Just pick someone who makes you feel some type of way. Who gon' stay, not walk away just cause they feel some type of way. I know, you've been hurt, it's hard to trust again. It's hard for you to turn that you into an us again. And it's hard for me to turn that I into a we again. But if I say we, just look at me and tell me see, I'll overstand. And we can make this thing happen and let it be. Find a beach in Tulum, East of VJ like some tree. Conversations to hold, gotta tell them that I chose. Got a partner for life who play her cards and never fold. That's the type of love I know. You
in love is with your eyes closed. So take a leap of faith with me. The only way to fall in love is with your eyes closed. So take a leap of faith with me. The only way to fall in love is with your eyes closed. So take a leap of faith with me. The only way to fall in love is with your eyes closed. So take a leap of faith with me.
Yes.
Yeah.
That joint right there, man.
That thing glide right there, boy.
Glide, that's the perfect word for it. That is the perfect word for it. The beat glides, how Juju glides with his vocals, how y'all float over it with what y'all saying, man. It is so well put together, man. So well put together. You know. Yeah, so we definitely got some good feedback on that one. Anonymous Touch, definitely showing love for that. We definitely appreciate you, Queen, for your feedback. That. You know what I'm saying? Says beautiful song. I wholeheartedly agree. I know my brother will.
Thank you, Queen. Thank you.
Absolutely. And our brother Illville, the producer, showing love with the fire emojis. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
Lady
you.
Crawley said, yes, good vibes. Just felt so good. Wholeheartedly agree. Absolutely. And of course, our brother Reflection said late 90s, early Double O's vibe. We need a Tim Story video for that. Tim Story, man.
Yes.
Ooh, that's a throwback right there.
Yeah.
Tim Story had them videos on lock.
Man, what? Yeah, I definitely want to do a visual for that one. You know, just so they can see, you know, and I will guarantee I will not be like, you know, the 90s typical singing in the rain. You know, I won't be, you know, with that hand
singing
on
by
the
a window.
glass. Yeah. The Kermit the Frog looking out the window.
It's gonna be a real vibe, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Different vibe.
Absolutely. No leather. You know, I know
Yes,
no leather.
yes. Yeah, gotta leave the leather at home this time.
Yeah.
Pull it out for the next video. Oh man. So this next joint. Now I don't want you to tell people who the feature is just yet. I want people to
Gotcha.
I want people to listen to it for them to pick up on who the feature is, but Alone.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about this joint right here.
Oh man, Alone. Man, this is probably my most transparent song I ever wrote. I wanted, like I said, I wanted to tell a story from a man's perspective, just about one, the balance, you know, how we manage ourselves mentally and emotionally as a man, as well as balancing how you're managing that in a relationship. You know, of course, you know, you want to show up for this woman, but you still have some things internally, I won't say that you're struggling with, but that you're working out through the journey of life. You know, to me, love isn't hard, life is. So, you know, as you know, because a lot of times people are like, oh, you know, you gotta put the work in, and then, like, to me, love isn't that hard. You know, it's life that makes, you know, that could be life and don't making things hard. So I wanted, like I said, I wanted to tell from a male's perspective how you balance all that, how you balance yourself mentally, how you balance yourself when your relationship does go into problems. So of course we made the leap of faith. We proposed, we've married. Now, you know, things could be, they're going to get rocky. You know, people just think about the wedding and just think, oh, you know, we're about to go off and life is going to make you see how much are you committed to this marriage, you know, and as you balance all that, us men, we're dealing with things that we're going through life. We're trying to figure out who may be within our career. Are we balancing our career with a craft that we may have? How we're trying to show up for ourselves and at the same time show up for our family. And if you have a family, each member of that family wants you in a certain way. You know, your wife may need you in this magnitude, your kids need you in a different light, your job needs you in one light. So you balancing all that and still having to show up for the people that you love. So like I said, I wanted to be real transparent and really unveil what it looks like going through that process, you know, and then working it out within the situation. You know, one thing I'm still learning how to be good at love right now. I probably suck at it, but you know, just going through life and then just really breaking down how, you know, like I said, from a masculine male perspective, like, hey, you know, I'm going through these things, I still love you, you know, I'm trying to show up for you, but you know what, I need to show up for me too, and just maintaining that balance to have a healthy mental as well as going through the process of love and the relationship.
Yeah, and first and foremost, I want to salute you for your transparency. You know, it's not easy to
Appreciate
say
that, brother.
It's not easy to just come out and say I probably suck at love right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have definitely, you know, being a married man, having been married for almost 15 years now, I have definitely had many a moments where I have sucked as a husband. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, it goes to the heart of what you're saying. It's like, it's not love that's hard, it's life. And when you don't manage the life part of it well, you make love harder than it has to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, I definitely appreciate that honesty.
Absolutely. So, you know, I figured out one day, and then, you know, as you say, you know, get back in the game. But of course, healing through that process. Taking the time myself in healing and learning how to be, a better me, so I can be, a better partner.
Absolutely. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. And shout out to our sis Joy on the check-in.
Hey, there she is. Oh,
yeah.
I really want to get Joy's opinion on this joint right here. Joy, I look at Joy like an oracle. You know what I'm saying? So
agree.
If this joint passes the Joy test, I know it's in there.
Absolutely, and we wholeheartedly agree. Black love is amazing, wholeheartedly, and appreciate you for the feedback. Anonymous said, "Well spoken, fellas. Thank you so much." You know what I'm saying? Lots of love going on in the comments, and like I said, we're not gonna. You can make a guess. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to recognize the voice once you hear it, but you could definitely drop it in the comments. We're not going to tell you though.
Yes.
Just yet. You just have to listen to this joint to see a very special feature on this. So I'm going to let you introduce this track, my brother.
All right. This one is called Alone off the Love Deluxe EP. Here for you for Valentine's Day. We unwrapping it for you. Let's get to it. Alone right here on the Love Deluxe Virtual Listening Party.
All right. Let's get into it, y'all.
Let these words seep in, deep in your bones. I just want you to know that I'll leave you alone. Let it fall deeper in, let it settle in your soul. That's all you should know, then I'll leave you alone.
I wrote this manuscript, time still quick. This relationship, it seems I'm losing grip. We either work it out or go and call it quits. How will I handle if this love don't exist? Let my pride talk, you know I be alright. Put my pride aside, I gotta make it right. Every move we make, be intentional. Communication means I gotta listen too. But first things first, I gotta come clean. I can't love you if I don't love me. I done built walls to try to hide my flaws. From the outside, I know I look tall, acting like I don't feel nothing at all. No need to third degree for me to say what's wrong with me. Internally, I never told no one else. Real talk, I just might need some help.
Let these words seep in, deep in your bones. I just want you to know that I'll leave you alone. Let it fall deeper in, let it settle in your soul. That's all you should know, then I'll leave you alone.
Yes. This marriage thing is on the job training. It ain't no better way to try to explain it. Let's put the work in. We way beyond the blaming. Hard conversations, I know they hard to handle. A king leads his queen. I gotta be the example. We must endure the test we seem to be facing, cause on the other side is something so amazing. I wanna learn a lesson before I lose my blessing. I'm up for the task to try to make it last. Get back to mid-condition. I had to think about what kind of man would I be if I ain't give you a better me to change direction of we. Love don't come easy, and I took a vow, for better or worse, we gotta work it out. Not just for us, but for our family. Appreciate the blessing God handed me.
Let these words seep in, deep in your bones. I just want you to know that I'll leave you alone. Let it fall deeper in, let it settle in your soul.
you should know, then I'll leave you alone. Let these words seep in, deep in your bones. I just want you to know, then I'll leave you alone. Let it fall deeper in, let it settle in your soul. That's all you should know, then I'll leave you alone.
Hey,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think our brother New Choice, shout out to New Choice. I think he knows who's on this joint because he said got the GOAT on the track.
salute, King. Appreciate that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, nobody's named the name yet.
Man,
But New Choice know who it is.
Man, that's my guy right there, man. I always been a fan of his, and to be able to to have him on the track, like that's crazy. And then as you see what he did on the end, and just
Absolutely, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? And we finally got somebody to actually say the name. Yes. That is Stokely from Mint Condition. And of course, brother, you have to tell the story of how that came to be, because that's a huge feature right there, bro.
Absolutely. So once again, my guy Tone P, man, we be locked in, and I had heard the beat from him a while ago, and I was like, oh man, this is crazy. And then he sent me the track with the hook on it. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna had to get that from you, man. And really just sitting on the track for a minute, because this one, like I said, was near and dear to my heart. When I heard the beat, when I heard Stokely on it and heard what he did to it, I wanted to make sure not only like did it just, but I wanted it to be special, to where I really did it justice. Mm-hmm. And so I kept thumbing through, like, all right, where I'm gonna go with this one, Mm-hmm. And when I kept listening to the hook and I kept listening to Stokely, I was like, you know what? Sometimes in our relationships, as women say, the biggest thing that they want from us men is communication. Mm-hmm. And sometimes, emotions could be like bad Wi-Fi. You know how it's just it's just glitching, and you can't really get out what you're trying to say because you feel all these emotions inside, so the reception is just not there. Right. Your emotions are blocking the reception, and you can't really listen and obtain from your partner because that emotion is there. So I said, you know what, I want to write this song as if I'm writing a letter to the woman I'm with, and just leaving her a letter to say, you know what, I know in the heat of the moment we were going back and forth, and I couldn't really put together my thoughts and really get it all out to you. So let me write you this letter of how I really feel about what we're going through, and I'm gonna write you this letter and let you sit with it. I love writing, not only of course in the music form. I write poetry as well, but I love remember how I used to write a woman a letter?
Oh yeah.
And it's something about really just that process, and for you to write her a letter, and then and I also realize what it takes for someone to do something for you. I'm a big gratitude person, so if a woman writes me a letter, that means she actually, the process that she took for that, she had these thoughts in her head, took out a piece of paper, took a pen, let that pen press down on this paper, and let her actual feelings and thoughts vibrate from her head through her body, through this whether it's pencil or pen, through this vessel, and actually lay down on this paper in between lines that were once blank. So actually reading somebody's words on a piece of paper is like, to me, one of the dopest things. You know what I'm saying? Like, we took this blank canvas and processed through these thoughts and put them down on paper. Like, to me, that's, you know, that's just dope.
Yeah.
You know, that's dope. So like I said, I wanted to write it from that perspective of, you know, I'm not really able to get my thoughts out and get my feelings in the heat of the moment. So I'm gonna just write you this letter, you know, laying it all out, how I feel, if this thing can work or not. And as Stokely say, if this don't work, you know, you can leave me alone. But I'm putting my feelings down, letting you know what I'm willing to commit as far as the work, and letting you know actually what I'm going through myself. You know what I'm saying? I might actually need some therapy. I might need some help, because if I can't love you if I don't love me.
That's right.
And a relationship can be the biggest reflection of who you are. So it's hard to expect the person that you're with to love you if they haven't really seen you love yourself. So you know, even like I said, even that process within the song. So I just wanted it to write it from that perspective, like that woman is reading that letter that I wrote her, letting her know, like, yeah, I know we going through this, you know, this is where I'm at mentally, you know, not only in this relationship, but with myself. And this is what I'm willing to commit to, as, you know, as to put the work in, you know, and it's cool if you hold me accountable.
Yeah, absolutely. And lots of great feedback, not only on the song, but just what you saying on top of that. You know what I'm saying? Let me roll back to some of these comments, because they still coming in. Let's see. Joy, she said, I already love it. This is when it first started. Said definitely have to melt. And then let me see another. Yeah, she said love it. That was sexy. And then also said great job, easy to sing along with. So lots of feedback from Joy. Let me see. Also, she said got to have humor. If you can get the best experience, you can get the best experience if we can laugh together. And you know what I'm saying? And if you haven't already done so, be like our sis Joy and make sure that you subscribe to Shane, whose YouTube page is literally right there, Mr. Shane Focus. That's why I put it right there. So it's always in your face. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure that y'all go do that ASAP. And shout out to our brother Gadget on the check-in. Salute, brother.
Salute, King.
Yeah. Appreciate you for tapping in, good brother. You know what I'm saying?
Man, if they not familiar with that dude, man, he is dope.
Absolutely.
He's our Hype Williams. He's the DMV's, the DC's Hype Williams, you know.
Well, he does call himself Skype Williams, so
hey, there you go.
Yes indeed.
You know me, I believe.
Oh, go ahead, bro. What you gonna say?
I said, you know me, I'm gonna give out some flowers. I just appreciate our people and our culture. And like I said, especially this song alone, I really want to get the women's perspective of how they're unwrapping, you know, and then the fellas too, how they're unwrapping the message. Like, does it speak, you know, true to how us brothers process that, and then how, you know, how a woman feels about, you know, a man going through that process.
Yeah, for sure. He said this about to be you, bro. Yeah, man. Always appreciate the love. I gotta shout out my man Gadget real quick, because Gadget is like the first person to actually feature one of my beats on a beat tape. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always show love to my brother, and me and him, we always somehow, some way. I done been in a video he's directed. We did the Surrounded by Greatness joint with ADST. Like, when I say me and this brother, we always somehow connect always connect. It was one time, like I was DJing a party at the VFW out Greenbelt. He was doing the videography and the photography for the joint.
There you go.
But I tell you, I'm word to this brother everywhere. He's like Malik.
Yeah, Malik randomly, just show. Malik is like the Where's Waldo of the DMV.
And if y'all don't know, Malik is actually Shane's cousin. I found that out probably like right around the time I met Shane. I was like, see, DC is way too small.
Yep.
Yeah, man. So, and shout out to, what's this, 5? I guess this is 5 O'Neal said Alone was the most true song I've heard in a minute. That's great feedback. Much appreciated.
Appreciate that, my brother.
Yeah.
That's my guy right there.
Yeah, that's dope. We definitely appreciate that feedback, good brother. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up with this final song of the night. This one is The Moment. So tell us about this one right here.
Yeah, man, The Moment. This one is almost like that. It's close to being the icing on the cake because there's a couple more joints, but the process, of course, and Alone, you went through, had those hard conversations, and sometimes either the relationship is gonna work, and then sometimes it just may not. But you decided, you both committed, decided to work it out, and a lot of times, like we talked about in Alone, the stresses of life can really suffocate a relationship to where the love ain't just flowing, you ain't been out in a minute, and you have to recapture the moment. That's why I call this song The Moment. The moment when that you use that same energy to get her, you gotta use to keep her. So when you had those date nights, being intentional about one another, like, yo, I know we got crazy schedules, but this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go out this day of the month, or this is gonna be our time. We just kick it and chill in one another's space, and just really dedicate that time. So I wanted to create this one. To me, is like that grown and sexy. When you and your lady have that night out, and you haven't been out in a while, so you get it extra sexy. She got them, that special brown panties is matching. You ain't seen in a minute. You getting jazzed up, but you being real intentional about the time that you're spending with one another. I'm gonna do this for Joy because she talked about laughing and everything. This is if you having one of those jazzy night and you want to break out some fish sticks and wine.
The fish sticks and wine. Because we had to bring it back to that.
Yes. This is definitely a fish sticks and wine kind of vibe. But yeah, when you, like I said, when you having that date night, whether you're getting dressed up, going out to dinner, going out to a show, but just getting back to putting it on for one another. Because that's one of the things I love about dating. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But you still have to date within your relationship.
That's right.
And sometimes even when you do that within your relationship, you gotta, you may tell her like, go, stay at the house and get dressed, and you may get dressed like, at one of your partner's house, or you may got a room, but just to have that freshness to where you going back to pick her up, and then picking her up, but you making that moment, so like we used to me be the coolest thing about dating. It's like, yo, I'm about to pick up this young lady, and she's across town or however far she is away, and she's being real intentional about spending time with me. So knowing that she's wearing this specific perfume because she wants me to smell it. You know what I'm saying? She's putting on this dress that's gonna touch her body a certain kind of way because she wants me to see her in this light tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I just think that's dope how the process of being intentional when it comes to dating. As guys, we putting on this cologne, we putting on that fit that just fit us right because we know how we want to look in this person's eyes. So knowing that somebody is taking that time doing that just for us, to me, is dope. So like I said, within the relationship, you still got to date each other, keep it fresh. So you got to recreate that moment.
Absolutely. And I couldn't agree with you more. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the hardest things a lot of times in any relationship. Forget just a marriage. You know what I'm saying? You can be in a long-term relationship and lose that steam, but like, you definitely have to find those moments, and if not recreate that magic, make some new magic, you know what I'm saying, along the way, you know. So that's why I really appreciate a song like this, you know. And definitely shout out to our sis Anonymous Touch. She said, I truly appreciate the lineup of this. Also said, great vibes this evening, fellas. Thank you. We appreciate you for tuning in.
Absolutely, Queen.
And supporting and everything. So we're going to go ahead and play The Moment. This is DJ Shane featuring Swift. Once again, Swift with another feature. The feature king, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. And y'all definitely tap in for this. We're going to play this. Then we're going to wrap up the night right here on the Love Deluxe virtual listening party, brought to you by Salute Entertainment. Let's get into it.
Dinner arrangements, yeah. Had to get back to the basics, yeah. Impeccable rooftop views. You get what you pay for. I'ma create the moment. This moment.
Yes. Put that Joe Malone on tonight, baby. I'm a hustler. I got a hustler chick. We get that bag on that hustler shit. Got a grind that won't quit. Bring home the bacon, but still gotta butter the bread. Who opens the door where you lay your head on that cash grind, but still gotta make time. Can't forget how I gotta. So tonight we gon' press rewind. Get away from the madness. I speak to your queen, so they can see your magic. I love who you are and who you gon' be. So baby girl, tonight's on me. Plans been made, your dress been laid. I bought sand to the beach, cause I know your wave is better. I dress you to undress you. My intent and purpose, make tonight about me and you.
Dinner arrangements, yeah. Had to get back to the basics, yeah. Impeccable rooftop views. You get what you pay for. I'ma create the moment. This moment. Yeah, this moment. Yeah.
Broken wings, if only we could fly. We probably have a toast in the sky. Cut it close, we weren't supposed to get by. Shit is madness. Look at all that we established in time. You'll see through my lens. The world is my pearl. My wristwatch is oyster perpetual. For me, I'm timeless. Top biller, that's Swiffer. Double up on top shelf. Let these moments be memories. The soundtracks to our lives with BPMs in the 70s. She here to catch a vibe. It's just weed smoking melodies. She wanna see inside, yeah. I'm to the point, it's about preservation and 5-star reservations. Somewhere in the hills, I'm talking literally elevation. You set the mood and I'ma set the standard. You couldn't plan this, we just living candid. Switching locations, I know the time changing, but I ain't got no comment, I'm selective with my engagement. It's in my bag.
Dinner arrangements, yeah. Had to get back to the basics, yeah. Impeccable rooftop views. You get what you pay for. I'ma create the moment. This moment. Yeah, this moment. Yeah. Dinner arrangements, yeah. Had to get back to the basics, yeah. Impeccable rooftop views. You get what you pay for. I'ma create the moment. This moment.
And we are back.
Man, that thing butter right there, boy.
Yeah, man, that's a perfect word for it. Butter. Yes, it
Man,
is.
you can't be ashy and listen to that song right there. You gotta be moisturized.
No. Yeah.
Listening to that thing right there.
You gonna need some shea butter, some cocoa butter, something. I know, some body butter for the ladies.
In between the fingers. In between the fingers.
Right. Get all the crevices. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. That's that thing, man.
White.
Like
White hooves right around your lips. You got
right. Oh man. Well, good feedback. New Choice said joint goals. Definitely appreciate that, good brother. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody. Lady Crawley said, that's smooth like cognac. Nice. Let's go. Yeah, definitely cognac. You know what I'm saying? The good cognac. Top shelf.
Yeah.
That's top shelf cognac. Yeah. So yeah. Let everybody know where they can get the project, man. You know what I'm saying? Love Deluxe. I know like we talked about at the opening, it's not currently available on the digital streaming platforms, but let them know where they can get it right now.
Sure. If they go to Bandcamp, look me up, DJ Shane 202. It'll pop up right there on my Bandcamp page. You can stream it a couple times, you know, and then purchase it, and you're purchasing it directly from me. And you know what? Since we doing this listening party, and if you follow me on IG at DJ Shane 202, you purchase the album, I'm gonna send you something nice just for me, just to show my love, support, and you know, having folks appreciate the art.
Absolutely. See, my brother moves a lot like me. Y'all know how I do whenever I do these virtual listening parties. Y'all get something on me on the house. My brother the same way. You know what I'm saying? So he look out for the people. You know. So and then once again, let everybody know where they can connect with you on social media and how they can also connect with your YouTube page as well. Even though it's literally, make sure I got my direction right. Right there. It's literally right there. It's been there the whole time. That's his YouTube. So if you're not already following him, be like Joy. Joy followed him tonight. You know what I'm saying? Get them, get those subscriptions up. So let everybody know where they can follow you on social media, brother.
Yep. You can follow me on IG at DJ Shane 202. On my IG, I got a link tree right there that take you to everything I do. So not only do I make music, I'm of course a DJ. I also am a radio personality. I host several shows on the Underground Lab Radio. And if you in the DMV, we're actually hosting a live Wind Down Wednesday. Wednesday from 6 to 10. You can come out, meet us, vibe with us. So hit me up on IG. I can send you all the information. It's actually right there on my IG page. But of course, since we have the album The Love Deluxe, I partner with a Black-owned wine company. So we created a flavor of wine called Love Deluxe. Nice. So we got the Love Deluxe wine that just launched. So purchase the album, send me a message on IG. You know, I know that you got it. I send you a bottle of the wine, and the wine, it is amazing. It's a cherry bourbon with just a hint of chocolate. Just, we had to give you that Valentine's Day flavor. So it's dope. And fellas, it's not one of those, wine just your lady can drink. Nah, it has body to it. Like I said, it's a bourbon infused wine, so it has that base to it where us men can enjoy it as well. So if next time you have your wine and fish sticks night, listening to the Love Deluxe, you can also sip the Love Deluxe.
Yeah. See, boom. Product placement like a mug, what I'm saying? Especially with the fish sticks. You gotta have the right wine with the fish sticks. What else you gonna drink with the fish sticks?
Hey, don't get sexier than wine and fish sticks.
Man, that's gonna be legendary. Like, we gonna be talking about wine and fish sticks when we old men.
Only thing that make wine and fish sticks sexier is if you got a robe on make the wine and fish sticks and eat your wine and fishes in a row.
You gotta eat it in a robe.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I feel like robes make you feel extra cool.
Yeah, yeah. Even when them
Yeah.
joints ain't extra cool,
Yeah,
you still
yeah.
wearing a robe regardless. Oh man. And you also, brother, you gotta plug the merch, which y'all know me. I'm about product placement for my people. This is one of DJ Shane's hoodies, one of my favorite hoodies that I
Yes.
own. Like when I tell you the
Yes.
fit of this thing is lovely, I absolutely love this hoodie. So definitely plug your merch, my brother.
Absolutely. So, like I said, when you go to my IG at DJ Shane 202, click my link tree. It'll take you to all the merch. I have a dope clothing line. As you see, AJ, with one of the hoodies on. We also have some with the artwork from the album on T-shirts, on hoodies. We got some special things for the ladies on there. We got some mugs. So go to my merch page, check it out. Like I said, hit my link tree. It'll take you to everything that DJ Shane's doing.
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah, man. So I first and foremost want to thank you for allowing me the opportunity to showcase your project, man. I mean, y'all don't know, like I'm. If anybody knows about Mark Pitts, by Storm Entertainment, you know Tracy Lee. I want to say he was working with Biggie too. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like he calls me his Mark Pitts. So
Yes, sir.
you know, first and foremost to get that honor means a lot, but also to be able to showcase your music on my platform, man, it's definitely an honor to be able to do. And I appreciate you giving even more of a glimpse into the thoughts behind your words, because it means a whole lot more to me as a consumer of music and as a supporter of music, specifically a supporter of your music, to be able to know the thought process that goes behind it. And I know everybody else that's watching this live, watching it on a replay, I know everybody else will appreciate it as well. So I appreciate you, my brother, for sitting down and taking time out of your evening to share your thoughts behind your thoughts of this awesome Love Deluxe project, man.
Yeah, and of course, man, appreciate you, brother. You know, one of the things I value is the people around me. I think our spirit is the biggest currency that we have.
That's right.
So I think it in order to be great or to be a good man, a good leader, you have to recognize the talents of the peoples around you, because nothing that we do in life is on our own. So I know that you do take it in great trust, me trusting in you to say, hey brother, I love what you do, I see what you do, and you're killing it in the game when it comes to these virtual listening parties, the bar exam, the bar joints that you do, and just really breaking down your lines and just connecting with the people. I think, as you know, as they say, a wise man seeks counsel of other wise men. So
Absolutely.
being one of them dope wise men, I just believe in placing people in areas that showcase their talent. So as the people can see how you put all of this together, you a dope individual, brother, man. And I can say, like, I love you, man. I appreciate you. It's just dope, sharing the stage with you. So this is awesome.
Appreciate that. Yeah, and I appreciate those kind words coming from you. You are probably like one of the most stand-up brothers I know, that I've ever known, and I appreciate your friendship. I appreciate your trust, and I love you as well, my brother. You know what I'm saying? And once again, I thank you for just how you speak life into me, and I'm going to continue to speak life into everything that you do as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. We even the stuff we about to work on is about to be crazy. It's about to be
man.
crazy.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
And you don't even realize you had said something in the beginning of the year. Also, make sure y'all check out the single I dropped at the top of the year. Dropped it January the 2nd. It's called Apply Pressure. It features myself and my brother Yusha Assad. I said I wanted to basically set the year off with something that I can stand on the whole year. and that's apply pressure. I think a lot of times, we get these resolutions and we have these dreams that are deferred, and I don't want to have no dreams deferred. I want to keep applying pressure on all of the goals, all of the aspirations that I have. So, you had said something in the beginning of the year. You said that this was the year of expansion, and I was like, wow, wow. And see, you just don't even know how much life that's spoken to me, brother. Everything that I've been doing this year has either expanded my talent, expanded my growth, expanded my palate to where I may be pushing myself in uncomfortable situations, but within that, I'm still expanding, I'm still growing. So you had put that message out there, brother, and it has stuck with me. And like, yo, my brother said this is the year of expansion. And even when I look at our network, our tribe, everything that we've been doing, is just expanding and growing to where we just, we're about to change the world. I'm gonna go ahead and say that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, let me tell it, we already are. It's just a matter of
There you
it's
go.
going to
There
we're
you
going to
go.
continue to do what we've already been doing for years now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you
Yes.
said, it's going to, or you quite. I'm gonna be honest. I forgot I even said that. So I appreciate you reminding me of my own words, because it's like, okay, that's reminding me of like, okay, what makes this year important. You know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, it's absolutely important to just continue to grow what's already there. Grow our network, grow the things that we're doing within our network, and just watch God continue to work in the midst.
Absolutely, man.
I definitely appreciate you for saying that. And I definitely want to make sure that I read these comments, these last couple of comments. So 5 O'Neil, he said, Shane knows how to capture real feelings in his music. It's always on point. Wholeheartedly agree. And also he said, AJ and Shane, thanks you guys. This was great. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Appreciate that,
Thanks
my
to
brother.
everybody who, whether you popped in for a second, whether you stayed the whole time, whether you stayed most of the time, both of us really appreciate y'all for just all of the comments, all of the support, all of the love, the sharing, the subscriptions, all of that good stuff. Everything is so appreciated, and these things are cool if it's just us, but it's even better when y'all are part of the process, because we're a family, we're an ecosystem, we're a community, we're all of that. So thanks to everybody for tuning in tonight for the Love Deluxe virtual listening party, brought to you by my man DJ Shane, Salute Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure that y'all go out, get that Love Deluxe. Once again, djshane202.bandcamp.com, djshane202.bandcamp.com. Go get that Love Deluxe. Buy it. It's cool to stream,
Appreciate
but
that.
buy
Yeah.
it. Buy
Appreciate
the
that.
album.
Yeah,
Buy
and
the album.
you can buy it and you can buy it and gift it to someone. You can't figure out what to give them for Valentine's Day. Give them some music. Buy it, give it to your bae, your boo, whatever, and let them enjoy it. So and
That's
one
right.
thing is, it's never going to run out of style. It's music. So
That's right.
yeah,
And it's love music. Love never goes out of style.
yes sir, yes sir.
Yes, indeed. So for myself, AJ Throwback, and my brother,
DJ Shane.
we appreciate y'all for tuning in once again for the Love Deluxe virtual listening party. And y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Enjoy your week. Have a great week, and have a great Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying?
Much love. Spread
Yes.
love.
That's right.
Spread love.
That's right. It ain't just the Brooklyn way, baby.
There you go. It's the district way. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. It's worldwide, you know?
It's spread love and stay moisturized.
and make sure that you enjoy your fish sticks and wine tomorrow.
There you go.
All right, now y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night, and we'll see y'all next time around. Make sure y'all tune in. Also, don't forget my man Shane Jure. They'll be having a live joint of the or in-person joint of Wind Down
Yes.
Wednesday. Don't forget that. That's going to be this Wednesday, February 15th. What's the time? Was it 6 to 10?
6 to 10. It's going to be at the Hampton Inn, right near the Washington Convention Center. This is something that we starting. Little news break. We're gonna end up doing the mixes once a month, so you can come out vibe. What is it'll be great music. It's gonna be great drinks. We actually gonna have a black-owned pizza company there called Plank Owners Pizza. It's dope. It's fire. I'm bringing out a black chocolatier. A young lady. She makes her own chocolate. She makes confections. She is dope. She's got jazzy bonbons. You come through, try her stuff, hey, vibe with us. And the cool thing, everything is the village. So yeah, come on out.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, you keep the Love Day vibes going even after Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? Because it's real easy to forget after Valentine's Day. But this is a great way to keep those vibes going, especially here in the DMV. You know what I'm saying? So
keep that again, love deluxe.
That's right, deluxe. Not just regular, not regular, deluxe.
Yeah, there you go.
That's right. That's right. So y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Enjoy your Valentine's Day, and we'll see y'all real soon. Peace, y'all.
Peace. Appreciate you.